Hey YouTube, this is React City and this is Death Note. I'm John.
I'm Rose and I'm Nikki.
And this is Death Note. So, last time we had Misa go on a dinner date with, what's her name?
Kiyomi.
I keep forgetting her name.
Takada Kiyomi.
Takada Kiyomi. And they basically hashed it out and tried to establish that one was better than the other. And at the end of it, they both seemed to walk away thinking they won.
Feeling victorious, yes. Both.
It was a good meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you guys think is going to happen next?
Well, Misa is promising to announce things about engagement.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's gonna make things a little messy.
And then also we have what's his face? Oh, the Delete, Mr. Delete.
Yes.
We have Mr. Delete acting as very suspicious, very conspicuous decoy.
Giovanni's just on him, just watching him right now.
Yeah.
So I guess we get to see maybe what that plan is, if it is a plan, and where Kiyomi is factoring into all this. Because she's kind of, for the first time, we're seeing her take initiative. Well, not initiative, but we're seeing her lead a plan, I guess. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, stay around for the discussion. If you guys like to see the full episode uncut, the Patreon is there, as well as a lower tier, which allows you to see the shows a whole week ahead. Thank you very much. See you in discussion.
Winner.
Please, someone!
This is my boy. Take the photo, man. Put two and two together.
He's getting on the train.
As obviously as possible. Vigilance.
Harassing a young woman and suddenly fell to the floor. It all happened about a half a minute after he wrote something in a notebook. That's gotta be it.
30 seconds.
Well, now we know for sure.
Yes. Our next order of business is to get as close as possible to Mikami. Before we rush
Okay.
in blindly, there's something we need to be careful of.
And Nir's team is what's letting him down, honestly. Just give more details about what happened.
Mikami will be loyal to Mikami, and will warn him if it discovers we're following him.
Oh.
We're gonna try, no matter how difficult.
Right. Understood, sir.
Right after they started having these encounters, Takada got a phone call from Kira.
Yeah,
and all the
super
cameras had
suspicious.
to be removed. The first thing that came to my mind was that they'd be able to communicate secretly by writing messages.
Everything checks out in here.
Huh?
Just staring angrily in the mirror.
Never mind that. Why is Kira allowing these meetings in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Something just doesn't add up.
What do you mean something?
Come on, Isabel.
He's gonna leave
If it
something.
walks like a duck and if it talks like a duck.
If they really are writing notes to each other, there's only one way to prove it.
What? Oh. See if it's disturbed.
Light, I thought you should know. I had a private chat with Miss Misa Amana yesterday.
About what?
Whoa. Oh boy.
He's like gossip. Yes, let's go.
There's some reason you're so happy about this.
She told me that she's planning to announce her engagement to you during her appearance at the Pop Music Festival.
Oh, no, she's just like, we just missed it.
No, means nothing to me.
Ugh.
Misa, you idiot. Why pull a stunt like that? Takada, you're just as bad. Why are women like this?
What'd she do?
Nothing, you say?
Well, meeting.
Why should I believe you?
Oh,
Wow.
he wrote a paragraph.
Killing before tea. Somehow she gained the same power as I had and found out that I was Kira. In the end, I had no choice but to take her as my partner.
Light had no choice with Misa, but he chose me specially to help him.
Hey.
Takada.
Hey, she's nothing. You're the only one for me.
You're the only one for me? Is that supposed to be serious? I expected better from you, Light.
She does have a point. I'm not sorry to choose one, especially for Light. So which one do you think you'll pick? Among your Takada? Well, you could be two-timing them. Are you serious? You don't see any problem with that?
Can't even hear what's happening.
I'm not the one. Will you two shut up?
Thank you.
Can't even hear.
You have to prove yourself from now on, Light. But I will trust you. Of course, if I find out that you're lying, you'll pay dearly. In fact, I'll tell Kira about it.
Will the day ever come when you and I can be together?
Okay, just go right back to it
Kira,
again.
for choosing you as a spokesperson because it keeps us apart. I don't mind if he kills criminals, but we've done nothing wrong. We have the right to lead happy lives, don't we?
How can you talk and write?
I'm like, I wouldn't be able. No.
Yes, I want to be happy together with you.
Only Kira wasn't around.
Flipping her.
Kira, should be arrested.
That's flipped so fast though.
That
doesn't make any sense.
That's too fast.
All right.
If cooperating with you means that we can be together, then I'm prepared to make that sacrifice, Light.
What a turnaround! Just like you'd expect from our guy. He was able to move the conversation from cheating on Misa Misa to getting Taki to help him.
Shut up, Masa.
Show it to us one more time in slow motion.
Zoom in hands, please.
Oh, the thing on the floor moved.
Yeah.
Is that you, Shinigami? Is what he said.
Okay.
At this point, he talks to himself a little more. I'm gonna zoom in on his lips.
Zoom in hands! Yes!
Shinigami. That Shinigami, ever since he handed me the notebook, he hasn't reappeared.
Is he gonna see it? Or is
Or did he
Light
use a
catch
different
it?
notepad?
No way.
Just brings a bunch of scrap paper with him.
It's gone! Oh no!
Our lift is gone.
He's checking them all.
I left 4 marks. 2 of them are gone. The room's been left just as it was. Housekeeping hasn't come in yet. Then how and why would anyone switch these 2 notepads for new ones? That settles it. They're writing notes.
Yes, that was smart.
Wait, it's calling.
It's a child!
It's like, hey, what's up?
Playing with dolls.
Here. I believe what you said earlier. Elle has been meeting Takada almost every single night.
I know.
What? Well, then what about this? They are passing notes to each other. I confirmed it.
Mr. Aizawa, please don't take any unnecessary actions on your own. Mr. Aizawa, I'm going to be blunt with you. You and the rest of the task force are already out of the picture. I want you to watch him in order to win against Kira. And after that, I want you to be a witness to the end of Kira.
Ooh.
He's basically saying stay alive.
Yeah. Don't die.
We hope you all enjoy the show.
All right, the pop music festival's about to begin.
Of course Matsuda's excited.
Checking over the reports on Kira's killings? Yeah, in a minute. But after Misa Misa performs, she's the opening act this year. We gotta cheer her on. Yeah!
Can we help you?
Uh-oh.
Pardon me. We're from the SPK. We'll need you to come with us.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ooh, music.
Take me back to NHN right now!
She's like, I'm headlining.
What is this? Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
Misa, you've got to try and stay calm.
Mochi, what should I?
We need to do this in order to catch Kira.
But that has nothing to do with me!
Good guy,
I would
Logan.
have resisted if I hadn't listened to what Aizawa told me, but
Oh.
after hearing about the notepads, there's no doubt in my mind.
They know.
Mogi and Misa Amane have gone missing.
I'm already aware of that. I was the one who took them into custody.
You what? For what reason?
Oh, just in case. Mogi and Amani both came here willingly. You could even ask them yourself. I'll put them on the line now.
Mogi, Misa, this is Elle speaking.
Right!
I'm told that Nier is detaining you. He said that you both agreed to it. Is that true?
I have no reason not to.
It is. Mogi.
Actually, I was against the whole thing, but Mochi said it would be best if I just went along quietly. He told me we would have both been killed if I didn't.
All right. It's fine as long as you both consented to this.
That's under duress, bro.
Light Yagami, I'm sure the significance of this move isn't lost on you.
Okay, it's lost on me.
Basically blatantly making moves against him.
Giovanni, would it be possible
is
for you
that?
to touch
That's
the
Melody.
notebook on the 31st
Oh.
of the gym?
Yes. I've already done a thorough check of the hotel security. The locker room is definitely free of any kind of surveillance.
Then I'll leave it to you.
Didn't even tell him what to do.
Sir, if there is a Shinigami with him, there's a distinct possibility that I will die, isn't there?
And
And
The
what?
reason you're doing this is to test that theory.
Oh my god.
Even if you don't see any Shinigami after first touching the notebook, I want you to continue watching Mikami for a while longer before we conclude whether or not he has one following him.
Oh, so it's basically because it's a real
Do
one.
it if you're too scared.
No, I understand.
Make sure to put everything back precisely.
Oh man, that's so scary.
There's a Shinigami around. No, if there was one, I'd be dead. It's too late to turn back now. I have to touch it.
What are you doing?
Do it.
The terror. Oh.
Sir, I've succeeded in touching.
I've succeeded!
I can't confirm the existence of any Shinigami at this time.
Mr. Mogi, according to your investigation and the rules of the notebook, how long can a person be controlled before their death?
Based on the data we got from Yotsuba's experiments, it's 23 days.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'd say that the killings done by Yotsuba were more than enough to prove it.
We have to consider the possibility that Giovanni is already being controlled. In that case, him say that there is no Shinigami. That means I need to confront Al in exactly 24 days. If Giovanni is still alive until then.
Okay, so we're just jumping.
Was that time skip?
Yeah.
I saw you had some trouble at the pop
Like
music
3
festival.
days.
Yes. I never imagined that Miss Amane would go missing.
Give T an order to contact you and let you know as he's confirmed everything. Once you hear from him, I want you to send me a text message or call me with the following message. I want to see you as soon as possible.
I want to see the pattern in how Mikami writes, if there are any habits, and what kind of notebook it is. I want to see it all, everything in detail, with my own eyes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
I feel like videotaping would be easier, but okay.
Wow.
He
What are you thinking here?
he writes very
Giovanni's done an
consistent.
excellent job. The handwriting matches that of the records Mikami keeps as prosecutor. There's absolutely no doubt. This is his handwriting.
I agree.
With this, we can do it.
Smile.
It looked like he was supposed to say something.
Yeah,
just
he did.
then.
We can do what?
Discussion.
Discussion. Wow.
That was a fast-paced one.
Yeah.
In terms of stuff happening.
Yeah. That was chock full
Yeah.
for once in Death Note.
Yeah. And we got a lot of Giovanni. And he was, like you pointed out in the very beginning, he was just scanned for the details. Like, I can confirm Mikami saw a dude, then the dude dropped dead 30 seconds later. Skips the entire opening suitcase, taking a picture.
Taking a picture for some reason. Like, you don't find that suspicious? No.
You'd think he'd say every single thing that happened in that course of events.
Yeah. Exactly. Like taking a potato chip and eating it.
I mean, in like Law and Order shows, like the street witness gives more details than Giovanni did. Like, it was at 5:31 p.m.
Totally
He took out a red
conspiracies.
old flip phone.
Yeah.
He started to talk, but then he stumbled, so he reset, he took a breath, stopped for 5 seconds, and then started again.
Then he said delete.
But anyway, from the beginning, did we start with him or did we start at the hotel?
We started with the flashback between the conversation with Misa, and then we went to the hotel. Light was checking for bugs.
Yeah. He's like, gotta make sure there's no cameras.
Yeah.
And Mogi picks up and is like, this is kind of suspicious that you're
So concerned.
so concerned that there are no cameras.
It's so blatant at this point for the audience that I really wonder if there are certain things that they could have put in the show that they skipped, because we were talking last week how there was a conversation between Light and Aizawa about how he didn't really want to manipulate women's feelings.
Oh yeah, that they took out.
Yeah, that was so blatantly against the thing he said before. So I'm wondering at this point if there were more smaller conversations and they're trying to wrap it all up in. It's kind of weird how he checks for bugs every single time. That's like, for us, it's like, what do you think he's doing? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And Aizawa did a smart and marked all the bottom page of all the notepads.
Yeah, inconspicuous words, hard.
The only problem with that is what if they only use like the top few pages of each of them?
Well, they did. The thing is that you would like imprint while you're writing. It would
so it would push out
and it would flatten out the mark.
Or disturb the thing. Like you left an eyelash on one of them, right? So picking it up, it
Was
would
it
fall.
No, it was his nail print.
Oh, is that what that was?
Or maybe what they did is they replaced the pad entirely.
That's what they did.
Is that what they did?
I think so.
That's why something happened to the notepad.
How did all three of us have a different take on
I know.
Doesn't go. Oh, there's.
That threw it at me at some point and I missed it.
But yeah, Matsuda just completely engrossed in the gossip.
Yeah, Matsuda.
Man, just raking the other guys like, but do you think you play them both? I'm not sure, Matsuda. Let's talk about this more.
And also, No Eyebrows guy was getting involved.
Totally into
that's
it.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I thought he would be like the more serious one, but apparently he can fall into the stupid with him.
Matsuda's contagious.
That's why Elle never wanted him around when they were doing hard work. You always put him somewhere else.
Yeah, it's true.
And then we see, what is it? The SPK get a video of Mikami talking to himself. I'm thinking that particular scene, he was pretending. I don't know. It didn't come up in the episode, but I don't know if it'll come up later. Because why would he say... Because he's not like he's going to have two different Shinigamis. It's like, is it you, Shinigami? The other Shinigami wasn't there. I haven't seen him again. What? That's what they were saying he said.
Yeah, that is what he said.
So it didn't make any sense unless he was pretending there. But the paper moved, so there had to be a real Shinigami. So unless Ryuk told him to say that.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know, because he should be able to know if that's the Shinigami. His eyes were looking in the direction. He's saying, why would he say, "Is that you, Shinigami?" He would be able to see him.
Yeah, he knows he's always there. Ryuk just hangs around whoever has the notebook. So it doesn't make sense that he didn't even recognize him. So I think it was on purpose to be seen.
A ploy. He's fully engrossed in his decoying.
He's coming up with his own.
Should have been an actor. With that flair.
Speaking of coming up with your own things, Light is getting upset at Takada.
Yeah.
It's like, why are women like this?
A little cat fight for no reason whatsoever.
But he still kept his cool.
Yeah, he's like, you are the only one for me. And then she's like, bruh, no. Say something else. Say something more convincing.
I like that even though he was upset with her in that moment, he still told her the truth. He told her that, no, I was forced to take her on. And I'm wondering now, is there actually some more level of respect there that we never theorized before?
Yeah.
Or maybe he knows he can't trick her as easily.
Yeah, probably. She's more intelligent, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, I wrote Takada flipped too obvious, maybe?
Same thing.
Same. Well, I didn't write it, but I was thinking the same.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, it's like the person who, she was fully saying like, Akira's word is law. She said that on national television.
And she even threatened him just like 30 seconds earlier. I'm going to tell Kira on you.
Yeah. And she's
like, oh yeah, right. Kira should be arrested.
Kira should be arrested so we can be together. We who have been together for like all of 3 weeks. I'm fully engrossed in this.
Yeah, that's another one of those things I feel like is probably in the manga was longer because I can see them, and that makes sense to have her flip, eventually for him to try to do that. I mean, but not there.
Yeah,
over the course of multiple dinners, maybe.
It didn't even have to be that. I think that you're right that if that conversation was longer, where it showed her kind of heading that way and then teetering and then into that, but it was just too abrupt.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's that like that. I'm sure someone will tell us if that was something that was longer in the manga. But even if it was, I mean, that's not really much of an excuse. That was a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they should have all picked up on that was crazy fast. Don't you think?
No,
they didn't.
Actually, because of Matsuda,
he was like, "Wow, leave it to Light to make her flip that fast." He basically said that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still, you think like Aizawa would have an internal monologue of Matsuda's saying that, but. That was a little fast, but they kind of moved past it.
I gotta talk up for Aizawa, Matsuda, and No Eyebrows guy were just chatting away, and they kept getting loud, and he could hardly hear the conversation. So I don't feel. I mean, I feel it for Aizawa, and you gotta understand for him. Also, Aizawa was really focused on his plan, so I don't know if he was even focused on listening that much. He was like, "No, I want to go see if it my instincts, you know." And then No Eyebrows guy problem was Matsuda distracting him from thinking.
So I think there's like a chance there that maybe he legitimately just didn't hear the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's possible, actually.
Yeah. What if Light can control them for more than 23 days? And like he was already killed Matsuda. He's like, Matsuda will convince them all that I am in the clear. Dies in 7 years.
Yeah, right. The first thing he met him.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. But didn't we learn a rule about how long you can... There is a rule for how long you can... how far ahead you can date their death, I thought.
I don't know.
I can't recall.
Oh. I remember we got all the timing things really early on, but I don't remember the rules.
I know it's limited what you can even make them do.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But making Matsuda do that would be like so within the realm of possibility.
Jedi mind trick him.
I know you can give like just debilitating diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So that you can just slowly die. So in that case, something like that, you're technically not killing them immediately. They could live for like another year, 2 years maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
True.
Yeah. And then, so we got to the point that after Aizawa saw that the stuff were moved underneath, we know at least he and Mogi have completely flipped. They're against Light. Like, it has to be Light. He's doing something.
And if he told Mogi, he definitely told No Eyebrows.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually get to see his face afterwards. Like
No eyebrows?
Yeah. Did we?
No.
No, because the last scene we saw him was when he was heading off to check.
Yeah. Didn't see him after. We saw like a middle level shot. We didn't see his head.
They're all just like staring down like in the corner, except for Matsuda. Matsuda's just still his buddy. That's probably the only reason why Light has like tolerated him for so long.
Yeah, because he's the propaganda in the room.
Yeah, easiest to manipulate. Easiest to get on his side.
And then Aizawa goes to meet Nier.
Yes.
Blindfolded. With the weirdest looking blindfolds.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was weird shades.
Kind of. That's how we took it off.
Oh, I didn't remember to notice. But
especially made for the SPK. So
one thing Nier said that jumped out to me was like, sorry, you and everyone else on the task force are already out of the picture.
Yeah.
And in my head it was out of the picture.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
As in like your names are probably already written and you're gonna die soon or something like that. But I don't know that he actually meant that, but I feel like he's thinking you're probably gonna die once the chance is offered. Like people split up or whatever, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I was thinking like as soon as I heard that, like, you know what, understandable, have a nice day, it makes sense.
yeah.
Like these guys, I mean, just us watching this have seen so many opportunities to figure it out, and I know when you're in the moment, you know, like the viewer plays the best game, I get that, but from Nier's perspective, how quickly he's figured it out, they must look like these guys are incompetent and they will get in the way, so it makes sense that he doesn't want them to help.
Yeah, it's just like whatever you guys.
It's like you guys had 3 years.
Yeah.
4, I
3
think.
years and a super genius. Come on.
Yeah.
And an idiot was on the other side. Yeah, Misa.
Oh yeah, she was like the what do they call it in golf? Handicap. She was a handicap.
In golf?
Golf.
Why specifically in golf?
I don't know. I thought of handicaps in golf. That's all.
Okay.
Never heard of it?
But yeah, Misa and Mochi get arrested by the SPK because of Big Plan.
Yeah.
I don't know what Big Plan is. We can do it, Nier says at the end.
That does not fill me with confidence. It's like whenever they tell you the plan before the show shows you the plan, it's like, oh, this is not gonna work.
Yeah. But the reason, I think this will go pretty far, but I feel like Light is gonna still, unless the plan is so in depth it takes another 4 episodes. That's the only way I can see it winning, because it has to be the ultimate plan, or it could just give him a leg up, you know, just get a little closer, but still fail.
I mean, we had some plans that Elle did that were encompassing entirely just 1 episode and it was like a battle, and then they moved on to the next thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Giovanni just we really got this is the first time we're really seeing Giovanni in his full form.
In action, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much this whole episode was him taking risks and taking names. So it's interesting to see him at work, see what he does.
He's good Matsuda.
He had to.
Yeah, he's good Matsuda.
He basically looks like Matsuda too, just more smart. He had to infiltrate the gym locker twice, and I'm sure Mikami could pick up like anything out of place because he's so specific.
Yeah,
like he can tell that book is an inch down this way and it should have been up that way, something like that.
Yeah,
and I doubt Giovanni is
was meticulous.
That meticulous. Yeah, I think they would have showed us if he was that meticulous.
Yeah, I guess it's something that we're gonna have to just take a gamble on. Well, I mean, he was taking a gamble. Nier was fully, I am risking your life.
I'm risking your life.
I'm gambling your life away.
It's basically doing what Elle wished she could have done. Elle, the only reason Elle can do the things he would want to do is because of the task force.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that just like a couple minutes ago. Like the task force pulled Elle back majorly. Yeah. He needed them to make like one step, which was to get closer to light, but then he was stuck with them once he got light. You know, it is like poor Elle.
I can already hear him, Mr. Yagami, just going like, "No, breaking into a men's gym while someone's paid a good service is against the law."
Yeah,
something like that.
It's breaking and entering.
I love that Nier taunts him like, "What? You scared or something?" That works.
It worked. No, I'm not. He's like, "You yaller belly."
Double dog dare you.
Oh my gosh. And then he comes back, "I've done it!"
Yes,
and I'm alive!
I wasn't scared at all. I'm not crying.
Oh my gosh.
And he did it again.
Yes, did you see how he, like, after you took the pictures, he was just like, on the ground?
Yeah, so many pictures.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pages, yeah.
And he writes so small, Mikami. Tiny, he's gotta use every page. I guess he doesn't know the book is infinite.
Or he does, and it's his holy book as far as he's concerned.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to abuse
Fill
it.
up the pages.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, and then I forgot after you mentioned the page. All right. Comparisons between Task Force.
Yes.
I think blonde guy with Nier is basically Mogi equivalent. And girl with
cut hair, blonde girl.
Yeah. No eyebrows equivalent. And they're all better versions on the SPK's Task Force. They actually listen to what they're supposed to do.
Yes. Isn't there? Oh, and Giovanni is a better Matsuda, but no, I can't even compare him to Matsuda. He only looks like Matsuda.
He's Matsuda and Aizawa put together.
That's great. I was thinking he's Matsuda and Ray Penber put together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Ray Penber is just Ray Penber put together.
He Penbird into the sunset.
Okay.
Ray. But yeah, so guys, I think that's it. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like your time here. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you very much for watching. And remember to check out Patreon if you guys want to see that next episode a whole week ahead. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you around. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Zeno, Andrew Guan, Taylor Mitchell, Dirty Old Man, and Deli.